floor of this Senate and outside this Senate, and even during the electioneering campaign, but the size of the Nigerian army is exactly what it was. So my prayer is this.
The additional prayer is that time and time again, we have gone.
Yes.
Urge the Senate time and time again to do what?
No, urge the Nigerian Armed Forces and the Commander-in-Chief to recruit additional 1,000 men into the Nigerian army so that we have enough men and women in uniform to cover the entire country. And number two, that we probe the amount disbursed in the name of Safe School Program. How much was spent? Who collected the money? What did they do with it? Because now we have seen, Mr. President, as additional prayer, people have turned security to a business. So we should not monetize the death of people by those who are living by appropriating funds in the name of protecting schools. And as we know now, the schools are not protected. What happened to the money?
So your prayer 3?
Yes, sir.
Is that we should urge to continue by ensuring the recruitment.
To probe what has happened to the money.
No, you have 2 legs. One
Sir,
is that
it's a motion of 2 legs. One is to recruit additional 1,000 men and women into the Nigerian army.
You have 2 legs. You have 2 legs. You have 2 legs.
Yes, sir. I have 2 legs, sir. Left and right.
You have 2 legs to your contribution. One is that we should enhance the Safe School Program by immediate recruitment of at least 1,000 additional personnel.
No, 100,000.
Or 100,000 additional personnel to ensure the protection of schools.
That is army. Because the chief of army staff said they have 177,000 men. I think we should have at least 100,000 more to make it 277,000. This point will be captured in our prayer that we want additional 100,000 men and women to be recruited and trained and equipped and well kitted in the Nigerian army to be able to cover the increasing number of population and the fact that we now have more schools than we used to have in 1960, in 1970, in 1980. Every year, our population is growing at 3%, and therefore our armed forces numbers should increase in addition to the deployment of appropriate tracking technology.
So, of the armed forces to immediately ensure the recruitment of at least 100,000 personnel.
Yes, sir.
Into the armed forces. No, it's at least, he's saying at least it's a motion, at least 100,000 personnel into the armed forces to cater for the security of the nation in view of the exponential increase in our population. That's one.
The second
one is
money voted
that
for
we should look into
Safe School Program.
The Senate, you are urging the Senate to look into the issue or the money voted for Safe School Program and now they were utilized.
Yes, Mr. President. Thank you, sir.
Any seconder?
Mr. President, I appreciate this privilege. I move that the Senate urged Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces to order the Nigerian Army to recruit additional 100,000 men and women into the Nigerian Army, trained and equipped to be able to cope with the exponential increase in our population. Urge the Senate.
Thank you. That's the first additional prayer. Any seconder?
Yeah, I think the amendment instead of army is the military. More than 100.
No, just more personnel. not giving him number.
No, but the moment you said at least.
View of the exponential increase in our population.
Don't worry. I don't want it to be a leader.
Military to recruit at least 100,000 men and women and be equipped. I so second.
Any time frame?
So I think it should be as soon as possible because we cannot order the president. We urge him, and he will know that this is something urgent. And the young men and women are all over the country roaming around unemployed. They'll be quite happy to. Just last week, sir, I heard that in Ghana, people were trying to join the army, so it's not only Nigeria.
A motion has been moved and seconded that we should urge the President Commander-in-Chief to take steps to order the Nigerian Armed Forces to immediately recruit at least 100,000 personnel into various arms of the military to assist in combating terrorism and insecurity as soon as possible. Those in support of the additional prayer as moved and seconded say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You have two prayers.
Thank you, Mr. President. That each committee, relevant committees, and the federal government to investigate the funds appropriated as well as those released under the Safe School program. Because right now, there is no evidence.
Just a prayer, not.
Okay, that's why I
debate.
don't need to justify it, right? Urge the Senate Committee, appropriate committee of Defense, Navy, Army. No, not Defense. The Federal Ministry of Education to investigate, and the Senate to investigate the use of the funds that were appropriated, both through national budget and through foreign donors like the World Bank, under a program called Safe School Program, and report to the Senate as soon as possible. The last one is on technology. Yeah, to employ technology, another relevant modern, employ trackers, another related modern technology, and even artificial intelligence to be able to enhance the capacity of our agencies to track and prevent these heinous crimes. I so move, sir.
Distinguished Senator